Well, we did it. All-time highs. My name is Hamilton. I'm here at the Trading Initiative. Let's talk about the last 2 days. Today, wrapping up May 16th, 2024. There was no video yesterday because we held our mid-monthly charting session. It's this awesome opportunity for 60 to 90 minutes where we actually look through around 120 charts, all different time frames, indexes, market breadth, sentiment, positioning, individual trade setups, etc. And there's one thing that we came out of last night's session with. We want to be long, right? It's all-time highs, guys. All-time highs generally are a great opportunity to begin opening up new positions because you can risk that all-time high level. If we continue to break out, you're right. If we fall back underneath, maybe we're early. It's a great opportunity to start adding exposure. As a matter of fact, over the last 15 to 16 days, we've been adding exposure. You guys have heard about some of the positions that we've opened up, and we're starting to turn them over, right? We're starting to be able to get up into the 100% plus range and close half of them for free trade. So this is kind of the gold scenario that we've been talking about. We've been opening positions for the last 16 days. We expected some turbulence, and turbulence definitely came through. But as of today, we've been able to turn a bunch of these positions free, and now we have essentially a bunch of positions on our books that we're going to be able to hold through Q3 and Q4 and not have to worry about anything, because if they don't work, there's no risk against our accounts because we've already closed half of the trade for over 100%. If they do work, we have a bunch of free lottery tickets that we're going to be able to hold through the end of the year for potentially some huge wins if the market continues to rally, which statistically, guys, fourth year of an election cycle, the market picks up end of May, statistically speaking, and runs through the end of the November election cycle. So I'm very excited for that. But once again, all-time highs. Thank you for those of you that have been following along over the last few weeks, ever since I started making these daily update videos. There's people in the comments and stuff that were sitting there saying there's no way. There's people that are saying there absolutely is a way. Either way, it doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. Now you have to face the realization that we're at all-time highs and you have to do something about it. One thing I want to point out here is it's not just SPY. It's not just the Qs at all-time highs, but it's also All World Index. Let's see if I can find the damn ticker. AS or ACWI, is it? ACWI. I think it's the All World Index. Here we go. ACWI is also at all-time highs, so we have a total global move here. It's not just U.S. domestic stocks. It's definitely emerging markets as well. As a matter of fact, we can look at emerging markets, EEM. This is a 2-year high breakout. The entire world is now contributing to this all-time high push, at least in the indexes for the United States here, SPY, the Qs, etc. But there's also other indexes outside of the United States hitting all-time highs as well, and I encourage you guys to go and look at that. We've opened up positions in a bunch of different emerging market names over the last 2 weeks, China included. This is your Chinese ETF that we like to use to see if we're outside of the woodwork, right? Are we outside of overhead supply? And it does look like Chinese tech does want to actually break out for the first time in 2 years. We've opened up a bunch of positions, but the first one we opened up here was JD, which we've been able to flip for free. So this is a great opportunity. We're holding January contracts on this, which once again, if the Chinese theme continues to play out, we got in very early and we now have free contracts on a name that appears to be leading in this Chinese push here, which is fantastic. Outside of China, we have lots of financial exposure, lots of tech exposure now over the last 2 weeks, and semiconductor exposure. I'm going to show you a couple of those in a second. Along with emerging markets and total world ETFs, I want you to check out market breadth. We're back up and over those previous cycle high pivots. RSP, or equal weighted S&P 500, back up and over those that previous cycle high pivot, and your NASDAQ equal weighted as well. Essentially what we're saying here is a majority of the market is now working in the direction for the all-time high push, the bulls. This is exactly what we want. We want to see market breadth improving. We're seeing market breadth improving. We want to see individual stocks breaking back out into 52-week highs, all-time highs, etc. That's exactly what's happening here. Guys, once again, I'm not saying you have to be all bulled up. If you don't want to be, totally up to you what you do with your cash, but I'm telling you statistically, when we break back out into all-time highs and breadth is behind the move, it's generally going to lead to a larger move to the upside. It doesn't happen overnight. This is obviously a process, but we're positioned for that process going out to Q3, Q4. A couple of updates on some positions that we have here. Just because you guys, we've been keeping you in the loop here. Some of the bigger wins that we really like here. The Apple Play is working really well here. We bought it down here. You can see the entry down here at 167. We've been able to flip this for free. We now have an Apple Play that's expiring in January, and it's free. Original target was $200. It looks like we're probably going to tap that relatively soon, and then what happens above $200? We have a free opportunity for Apple to break back out into all-time highs through Q3, Q4, and there's no account capital risk in this trade anymore, which is fantastic. You saw the Chinese-related plays, JD, etc., but what about financials? JP Morgan sticking an all-time high close today. There's a position that we have on the books. We have a position on the books in Wells Fargo, which we're up near decade highs here, all-time high being at 2018, but we're very close, and there's no volume up here, so it's awesome to see Wells Fargo continue to push there. A lot of really good positions. We added into app. We're starting to add into app here. There's a whole bunch of things that are going on, and things are going really, really well for us. If I switch over to Discord really quick, I'm going to show you over the last 2 days what we've been able to do here. This was May 15th, and you can see a bunch of the positions that I've talked to you guys about over the last few weeks. I'm telling you, we're able to flip them for half off now. You can see TSM is able to close his weeklies and also take off some exposure in the August. Remember, the goal for us is to be able to turn these over prior to the NVIDIA earnings and then hold some free lottery tickets, right? That's the whole idea here. See, my Apple Play was up. See, QCOM, another semiconductor name, Apple Play. AMC, we were day trading / swing trading some AMC stuff. Look at the massive win in Dell. And then one of the larger accounts inside of our group moved a lot yesterday, shared it with us, over 7.7% VECO. You can see here, though, that we're not just talking the talk, we're walking the walk, right? We're buying the positions that we're talking about on these daily updates, and we're giving you a play-by-play of how this stuff works as a swing trader. If you're working a 9-to-5 or you own a company, you're not going to be able to slave away behind your computer screen all day. You have to be able to build a strategy that allows you to maneuver through the market with the time frame that you have, and our time frame is anywhere between 45 and 180 days out. You buy this stuff, you let it work, you stop out if it doesn't work, but right now things are working for us. And I'm very excited for Q3, Q4. Like I said, yesterday we went through 120 charts. Everything looks very, very good, guys. I'm telling you, it looks very good. I don't know if it's going to start tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to take a week, but I'm assuming that over the next 6 months, we're going to be able to hit a lot higher highs than we're at right now. And I'm assuming by the election, we're going to be having a conversation thinking about, wow, that April drawdown was just a blip on the screen. That's how I feel, guys. My name is Hamilton. I'm here at the Trading Initiative. If you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. If you don't agree with me, that's totally fine. You can talk shit in the comments too. I don't take offense to it, but I do read them all. So feel free to let me know how you think. See ya.